Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another, I want to say another episode, as if we're on the podcast, but this is another day that I am sharing with you in our live series on becoming she who handles business. So my name is Shamandrian, and I hope that you can hear me good. I'm super excited to be able to share with you all today, but to be honest, like, today's not a very exciting day for me. You know, yesterday, you all know that yesterday was my birthday. Yay, whoop whoop, 33. And I shared a little bit about this being my Jesus year and the year that I'm committed to doing the things that God has called me to do, and really just stepping into that and owning that and being stretched by that and allowing God to just do whatever it is that He wants to do with me, and me being able to see the fruition of the promises that He has in store because of the obedience and growing in my relationship and growing in the woman that He has called me to be. And so today, just to be a little transparent, today is the day. It's my auntie's birthday. I lost her last year, and she was very, very special to me. And so this is her first heavenly birthday. And I mean, I've had some great moments this morning, but then I've had some not so great moments this morning, and I really did not feel like showing up. I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to be transparent, because there will always be seasons where we have committed to doing something and things will come up and you may not feel like showing up, right? And so today was one of those mornings where I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm doing what I need to do for my children, but like, I didn't feel like going live. And so God asked me, where's your commitment? Where is your commitment? Because here's the thing that I know and I understand. We talked about purpose. We talked about your why. We talked about understanding God's vision and things like this. I have to know and understand that this business is so much more than just me. This business is so much more than just me showing up and doing, a live or helping other women. But I have to know and understand that the calling that's on my life and the assignment that God has given me for my business has so much more impact than I can see. And sometimes we get so caught up in the right now, like thinking about my aunt this morning and thinking about the fact that, this is her first birthday, that I didn't get to call her the day after my birthday and say happy birthday. She didn't call me on my birthday and say happy birthday, Well, she passed away last year, so we did, like, her birthday was right after she passed. So I did experience that last year, but I'm saying, like, this is a year later. And I don't get to say happy birthday to my aunt, and I don't get to go see her and sit with her. And in certain times, you feel like you don't feel like showing up because of the different things that are going on. But we have to ask ourselves where our commitment lies, because when you're committed to something, then the discipline follows, right? And so a lot of times we ask ourselves, like, why is it that I can't show up for this situation? Or why is it that I'm showing up for other people? I had one of my clients actually say, like, that she wanted prayer around being able to show up, because sometimes it's difficult to be able to show up in certain seasons, right? And it comes back to us really asking ourselves, are you fully committed to this? Are you committed to the assignment that God is giving you when it doesn't feel good? Are you committed to the assignment when life is happening? Are you committed to the assignment when things are just not going your way? Hey, Kia, thank you for joining me. Anybody who is on, let me know that you are here. I think Shavon is here too. Hey, Shavon. But yeah, are you really committed? Because our commitment is going to be a reflection of the discipline that we have. So like, we sometimes beat ourselves up because we're like, dang, like, if I could only be more disciplined to be able to show up live every day, if I could be more disciplined to be able to send out my emails every day, if I could be able to be more disciplined to go and make more connections for my business every day, if I could be bold and I could be courageous to be able to do different things, within my business. And we're wondering why we're hitting blocks. And we're hitting blocks because one or two things: one, the commitment is not there, or two, there's limiting beliefs. And we talked a little bit about beliefs, but here's the thing with the commitment, right? You have to be more committed to your assignment than anybody else will be, right? If we think and expect people to show up and pay us their money, if we expect people to want to support our businesses, if we want people to know, like, and trust us, be able to trust us with their businesses, with their assignments, with their gifts, with their hair, with their whatever your business is, if you want people to pay you and trust you, then they need to be able to see that you are committed to the job. They need to be able to see that you are committed to the assignment, and that you are so committed that you're willing to go and give in excellence, that you're going to do your absolute best. And that's where our discipline comes from, right? Because if we are truly committed, I'm here today on this call because I'm committed. I'm committed to being live until the end of March, right? But on a normal day, with, me losing my auntie, I wouldn't want to be here. I would be like, you know what? I catch them on another day. But I'm committed to doing this. Why? Because I know and I understand the assignment. And there's also another reflection, or another thing to think about and contemplate when it comes to your commitment. If you will commit to what God has called you to do, then He will commit to the things that you are asking for. Sometimes we start asking about, like, God, can you do this in my business? I want to meet this goal. I want to see this amount of income. I want to serve this amount of clients. I want to serve this level of people. And sometimes God is like, baby, I would love to give you that, but you're not committed enough. Because if I give you, thank you, if I give you the things that you're asking for and your commitment doesn't line up, you're going to drop the ball. You're going to burn your own name. God cares about your name, right? He's like, if I send you the people that you're asking me for, however you choose to not show up the way I need you to show up, those people are not going to come back. And that's going to burn the opportunity that I have for you to be able to show up and do what I've called you to do. And so we have to be in a space where we're always asking ourselves, am I truly, it is hard to accept. It is hard to accept. Am I truly committed to this? Where does my commitment lie? And be real with yourself. Like, do I have a low level of commitment? Because if you have a low level of commitment, expect a low level of result. Do I have a medium level of commitment where I'm committed in certain seasons and then I might dip off and I might come back and I might dip off and I might come back? I have certain spurts. Then expect your income to look like spurts. Am I fully committed, where I'm willing to do above and beyond what it takes to be able to show up in my assignment in excellence, where I'm willing to do above and beyond what it takes to be able to serve the people that God has called me to in excellence? Am I really committed to being the support system for those people that I'm called to serve? There are women that need me, right? There are women that were hurting because I had a season of life where I chose that I wasn't going to be committed to the call of serving women entrepreneurs, that I was going to be in the background, that I wasn't going to speak into their lives, and I wasn't going to help them and walk them through transformation. I was just going to use whatever skills I had to make money. And because I was in that season, there were people who directly were attached to me, needed me, but I wasn't willing to show up. And so now I've accepted the fact that my commitment is a direct relation to somebody else's success, somebody else's transformation, somebody else's deliverance. There are people that I know that I'm called to set free when it comes to business, when it comes to their limiting beliefs, when it comes to being able to say, you know what, I'm going to handle this thing. God has given me an assignment and I can push through and I can navigate life and business and be able to see the fruition of the dream and the vision that God has placed on the inside of me. And I also realize that if I don't show up, there's some women that will never be able to see that because I chose to not show up. And so I have to be committed. And so I just wanted to encourage you all today. I didn't want to do a long live, but I wanted you to be in a space to ask yourself, where does your commitment lie? In reference to the goals that you have for this year, in reference to where you really see your business growing, the vision that you have for your business, where does your commitment lie? Are you really committed to showing up? Or are you really committed to doing what it takes? Because every level of business has a different requirement of commitment. If you want to be a 7-figure earner, there's a level of commitment that you have to have in order to be able to hit 7 figures. If you want to hit 6 figures, if you want to, have just a hobby on the side, or if you just want to have a business that allows you to make, a certain amount of income every month and it's, a side hustle. Your level of commitment aligns with the amount of income and the amount of impact that you are going to make. We cannot keep telling ourselves that we want to be millionaires and we want to be billionaires and we want to be generational curse breakers and we want to, be the first millionaires in our family and we want to be able to, change the world or have global impact and all these things, build legacy businesses, generational wealth, all this stuff, but our commitment isn't lining up. Because you will only see the level that you are committed to. You will only see the level that you are committed to. And so today, I want you to take some time. I want you to ask yourself, what is it that I really, really want out of this thing that I'm doing? What is it I want out of my business? If I sit here and look at this poster, and this poster says that this is a global community. This is a global community building, growing, and scaling legacy businesses for women, while allowing them to design the lives they crave. If I want to reach global people, but I won't show up throughout the week and I won't step into other territories and I won't allow myself to go into spaces that have people and women that reach all over the world and be able to communicate what I do and so show up to serve them, I can't expect that level of impact because I'm not committed to it. If I say that I want 100 people in my community before the end of this year, or within the next quarter, if I want 100 people in my membership, but I'm afraid to show up and I'm not willing to tell people, hey, this is the space that we have created for you. This is an environment for women entrepreneurs to be transparent and to support each other and to grow with each other and collaborate and to work together as we build the businesses that God has given us. If I am not committed to showing up and sharing what's on the inside, I cannot expect that people will join and see it. So we got to be clear. The things that we're asking for, the goals that we want, the things that we desire with our life and our business, are we committed to taking the action, having the discipline, showing up in a way that equates to that? I remember when I was working a 9-to-5 job, and I remember having a quote on my wall, and it said that I can't expect I wish I could remember the exact word. Actually, I think I have it right here. Hold on one second, because I want to make sure I say it right. See, I still have the affirmations and things that I had on my wall when I was in the 9-to-5. Here it is. Come on. Don't expect $1 million income with a minimum wage work ethic. It's right here. Still got tape on it. This is what I used to have on my wall when I was in a 9-to-5, telling myself, don't expect $1 million income with a minimum wage work ethic. If my commitment isn't there, the result won't come. The impact won't come. The income won't come. And we have to be realistic about where we are. We have to be realistic about what we're committed to. If I say that I want this banging fit body, but I'm not committed to working out, baby, it's not going to happen. If I say that I want to, I want my gut, my waist to be smaller, but I continuously, and I am committed to putting cookies and all of the things inside of my stomach and inside of my body, then I can't expect my body to reflect that. I can't expect my body to reflect that because I'm not committed to it. Right now, I know that I need to be working out, but I'm not committed to it, so I don't expect my body to look that way. But I know when I make a decision and then I set in place what my disciplines need to look like, and I am committed, that's when I can see those results. So that's all I wanted to share with y'all today. I hope that you guys have an amazing day. Remember, the She Handles Business Lounge, She Handles Business community doors are open. We are a space, a collaborative space of women entrepreneurs. We mastermind together. We co-work together. We have hot seats. We, have trainers that come in, experts that give. And thank you, Shavon, for the stars. I appreciate you. But yes, She Handles Business is a community of women entrepreneurs that are building the legacy businesses that God has placed on the inside of them. But we're doing it in a place of where we are able to be profitable. We're doing it in a way that's allowing us to have peace and time freedom and abundance. We're not building businesses that are going to burn us out, that are going to pull away from our peace and allowing us to be able to connect from a place of overflow instead of a place of overwhelm. So if you're looking for your space, your community, Christian women entrepreneurs that will lock arms with you, that will hold you accountable, that you can do life and business with over the next year, then definitely click the link that is attached to this live and get into the She Handles Business community. We do have a free option if you just want to test it out and see what it's like. But this space is created for you. And this is a space where we are committed to taking action and building out the legacy businesses that God has placed on the inside of us. So I hope that you have an amazing, amazing day. And remember, you can handle it. I will catch you tomorrow. Oh, one other thing. In our community, for those of you who are members, we are having a co-working and hot seat session on Thursday. And our co-working sessions are so bomb. We play worship music. We connect. We share ideas, things like that while we're co-working. But then we also have our hot seat session. So that's always beneficial to all of us. So definitely click the link if you are looking for that space of women entrepreneurs that can hold you accountable, that can be transparent with you. You don't have to show up to say, hey, this is what I do and I am this and I am that. But it's a genuine space of growth and connection and collaboration. So that's all I got for y'all today. I will catch you tomorrow at 11:30. Talk to you soon. Bye.